Well, hello everybody. My name is Lynn. I am the Boss Nurse Instagram page, and I teach other coaches how to scale their coaching business online. With me, I have Rochelle here. She is the Chief CRNA, and she is one of my clients that I helped scale her coaching business and get it off the ground. Rochelle, why don't you introduce yourself a little bit and tell me a little bit more about what you do?
Hi, so I'm Rochelle. I have been a nurse for almost 3 decades, and I've been a nurse anesthetist for 14 years. And prior to meeting Lynn, I was doing a lot more aggressive real estate investing, but I started going into a different asset class, and that asset class wasn't working out for me. So I took a break, and as I took the break, I made a live post about my timeline and what my life looked like years ago. So that post went viral.
That's
So I've been a nurse anesthetist for 15 years, and I knew I was just burnt out because I've been a nurse total for 30 years. I knew I needed to do something different. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I've been a real estate investor for quite some time. I started venturing out in different asset classes. That asset class wasn't working out. So I just sat home for a few weeks to gather my thoughts, and I made a post went viral, and I was gaining traction on the post, and I knew I had to do something with it. So I went online looking for a nurse who's in also a business owner with an entrepreneurial mindset. And I knew that she had coaching background because she was coaching nurses to buy their first Airbnb. So I reached out to Lynn.
Yep, and it was such a pleasure to meet you. It was such a blessing, and I feel that genuinely, like being Christian, everything happens for a reason, and just you kind of fell into my life right at the right time. I am so happy to have been able to coach you and kind of get out of my own comfort zone in starting something new because my biggest goals is to be a motivational speaker, to make an impact to people, to bring incredible results in everything that I can touch. And so I really thank you for reaching out to me when you did. I'm just going to go and kind of get right into this with asking you some of these
Okay.
questions. And thank you again so much for joining me for this testimonial. Rochelle, I am so proud of you. I am impressed with the way that you have worked. You made the promise to me. You said, I will show up, I will work hard, I will do everything that you say. And when you did it and saw results, I was shocked and I was just proud. Like that proudness when you see somebody that you have been helping, that you've been coaching, actually get a big benefit from it. I can't even describe that feeling.
You are shocked. Yeah, you are shocked. How do you think I feel? Like I was totally shocked, but go ahead. I'll let you stay in your in order. But yeah, I was very shocked too. Things
And
just took off the way that they did.
absolutely. So I just wanted to start off the bat with this question. How much did you make so far from like the start to finish with my program?
So far I made about $19,000. And I know I didn't even tell you about the other one. And I
Oh my
started with
God.
you. So I started with you, was it July 16th?
July 15th.
It was this summer. Yeah, it was this summer where you and Stan started like changing up my profile and telling me all the steps to take to have a coaching program. So my thought process was to coach aspiring nurses that wanted to become nurse anesthetists. And I knew I was the authority in the space. I just didn't know how to package a program. I didn't know anything about social media, run ads, anything. So you helped me so much. You and Stan helped me so much with all that. Really, you Stan in the beginning, and then you just threw it through the park for me.
Wow, that is incredible. I can't believe that you have made so much money in just starting to launch your program. And The next question that I'm going to get into is, are you bringing results to your clients?
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh my God, it's so exciting. So my student, okay, so Glenn, I just started this. My program launched August 28th. And my one of my students, so I have private inner circle students. So I have a core group of young ladies that I work with privately, just a small group. And I like it that way right now, but we're launching a new product in like 4 weeks. So it's going to change. But she just got, so one of my students went on an interview Monday and she just got accepted Tuesday.
Oh
She
my,
just got accepted into the program Tuesday, and we were going hard, hard, hard on like mock interviews. And every week I was on the phone with her the night before, just coaching her through things. Yeah, and she got in. She caught me crying.
isn't that amazing?
I couldn't believe it. And I'm so proud of her. She's so young. She's only 26 years old.
That's
And
amazing.
she's only been a nurse 2 years in the ICU, straight from nursing school, straight in the ICU, 2 years, and she landed.
That's amazing.
And she told me, Rochelle, I don't know what I would have done without your mock interviews because it gave me the confidence that I needed for the interviews. That's
That,
what she told me.
that is absolutely incredible. How long were you working with her before you
So
saw those results?
So, well, in our faith, she had already started the process, but she hadn't started the interview piece. So she had already mailed in her application. So she joined my program September the 1st or September the 6th. She joined September 6th and we started mock interviews immediately, like a week later. And I met with her like once or twice a week. We did 60 minutes of all 4 pillars that they look for in emotional intelligence and pressers and all of that kind of stuff. And we just knocked it out the park. We went real hard on it. And then she got a call and then she got in on Wednesday.
Yeah, that's
So
amazing.
I work with her. Yeah, I work with her for a total of about 3 weeks.
That's amazing. And I mean, talk about like celebrating the success of the clients that you have, the people that invest in you. And that's really that intent of my program too, is that I want to celebrate your success and I want to create more coaches that create results for those that they coach. So I am all about results. I am about bringing results to people. I'm not only about bringing results to other people, but I'm about other people bringing results to other people. Like, I don't just want to teach you how to get results. I want to teach you how to get results for your clients.
Right.
And did you feel that you were getting that in my program?
100%. Lynn, I told you I made my first high ticket sale. I didn't know how to price my product. And because it was my first one, I decided to just start at 3,000. And once I did a discovery call, someone bought my first tick the first product, I don't know, like 30 minutes into the call. She was like, "Okay, I'm in." And you and I were working together only like what, 3 weeks?
Yeah.
3 weeks. And then I got another person to pay me $3,000 like a couple days later. And then someone else reached out for just the mock interview portion. So I noticed I was leaving a little bit of money on the table because some people didn't need my all 3 phases, but they wanted just a mock interview. So I charged them just for mock interview. And honestly, that's what took my income way up, adding that product, the mock interview portion. Need the program.
And when we talk about developing a product, I have taught you that when we want to offer something to somebody, we want to offer what they want. So if you're realizing
Yeah.
that your audience is asking for something, you make an offer. You create an offer.
And
It doesn't have to take.
that's what I did. You told me I was leaving money on the table because so many nurses were coming to me, but they didn't fit the profile of my first offer. So you said, Rochelle, just offer them something, make them a package. So that's when I made the mock interview package. And now I'm making a membership package because so many can't afford my big high ticket, but they want a part of me. So they're willing to be in a membership with me. So I'm creating that in the process. My assistant is building that out for me.
That's amazing. And the results that you have seen are absolutely incredible. And the results that you are bringing are absolutely incredible. And I just wanted to ask a couple more questions. How much were you spending on ads initially
I don't know, Lynn. What, 200
per week?
for 6 days? I did it twice a month. The first month, it was twice a month, I think. I can't remember. I haven't ran ads in a while. I sort of slowed up because I'm getting overwhelmed with everything running so fast. It's true. I had to hire an assistant to like help me get things in order and give me a system. I need a system. So I'm slowing things up, but I'm about to take off like a skyrocket in a few weeks.
That's amazing. I'm so excited. Do you feel what have been your growth points since joining my mentorship program?
You want to know the main growth point for me? Coming forward on social media. I never was big on social media, and you told me that in order to grow, that I had to do things that were uncomfortable. And being on social media was uncomfortable for me, but I knew with your success, the way you got that you're so successful, I needed to just follow your lead. You've already done this. So I said, okay, let me go on social media. So that was one of the growing points for me. But now I'm kind of comfortable with social media.
That's amazing. And if you could offer advice to anybody who wants to become an online coach or who has something that they just have to tell to the world, what pieces of advice would you give to them?
I would say, in order to grow, you have to be uncomfortable. You have to get comfortable with being uncomfortable and get a coach that will push you out of that comfort zone. And Lynn Bosners is that coach. Lynn taught me things that I did taught me things about myself that I didn't even know that I had in me. She's so good at of lighting that fire under you, right? You don't even know. I didn't even know I needed those things. And Lynn is so good at Lynn, you're just so good at motivating people, just giving people results. Really, all I wanted was results. And you got me results quickly, right? Now, was it pushback on my end? Absolutely, it was pushback. But I knew I had to get back out there. It was like ebbs and flows for me. I had to push back and then I came forward, push back and came forward. But Lynn was the coach that I needed to get me started for sure.
It's like, just do it. Just get
That,
yourself out there. Just take this step.
yeah, just do it. And I think you did a great job with me. Like you told me what I needed to do. You gave me the space I needed to grow while still pushing me. And I appreciate from the bottom of my heart. I never, ever thought I would be somewhere with a 28-year-old white girl just hanging out. And it felt like my little sister. It was so nice, so refreshing. And it was just a great experience. And that's another way of you pushing people outside their comfort zone. Getting on a flight coming to Tampa to hang out. Like, my advice is to just do it. Listen to what she says. Express wishes, how you feel you want to show up in the world, but still listen to Coach Len.
And what you were looking for in a coach. Do you
I didn't honestly. I didn't know. I was just going with the flow. I knew you were successful in what you did. I honestly didn't know what I was looking for, Len. I just wanted results.
Right. And I'm so proud of you and for the way you've been pushing everybody, the way you've not just pushing everybody in your program, but pushing yourself to be better, to do better. And I think that one of the best things, one of the great things, Rochelle, about your coaching program is that you're not just a coach who I'm just going to get up, I'm going to teach you to do it, and I'm going to say goodbye. I feel like you have this genuine connection with your students, with your clients, that you genuinely care about them, which is true. Because let's be honest, there are coaches who are in it for the money, who just want to get that paycheck, who said, okay, here's the teaching. But I feel like if you are coaching somebody in a genuine way, not just about like getting into CRNA school, or not just about scaling a coaching business or real estate or whatever you want to coach. I feel that one of the best attributes of a coach is being genuine, is actually having that genuine passion to create a difference in somebody else, to bring results. And the point of charging high ticket isn't just for you to win, to take your high ticket sales and run off with it. The point of charging high ticket is that these people are going to get results, and they're going to get more out of what they even paid you. And I feel you are doing a great job at really putting that value into your program.
Yeah, and that's the thing. And that's why I stressed on every discovery call that I have a limited amount of seats. And it's for a reason. I don't have time to waste my time. I want to really help these people, right? So I can't do that to 1,000 people at one time because I'm giving them me. I'm genuinely telling them what you have to do to become successful and getting that acceptance letter. So my inner circle is a very limited number, and it comes at a cost. It's an investment to be close to me, to have my personal number where you could call me on the phone with your immediate answers, questions and answers, to come at the dinner table with me at the end of the year with my inner circle, right? So that's what the investment is. So you're right. I put a lot of time and effort in my mentees. I want to see them win.
Absolutely. And I think that's one of the best things about coaching. And I'll only coach people who genuinely want other people to win, who have a problem that they want to solve and they want to bring results, whether it's like money or health and wellness or fitness or weight loss or getting nurses into CRNA school. Like, I want to build and sculpt coaches who are not only getting results for themselves, but they're going to be getting results for those that they are coaching. And I think that you are just the perfect example of the type of coach that I want to create, that I want to sculpt. And honestly, Rochelle, you are just like one of the most beautiful, motivated, successful women that I think I've ever met. Man,
Aw.
you are a go-getter. And I mean, one of the other most beautiful things about coaching is that you create lifetime friendships with people who you didn't even know to begin with. And I just really can't emphasize that enough. So,
Yeah, I agree with that 100%. That's another way that I'm stepping outside my comfort zone. I was always just very private and reserved and sort of had like one or two friends, but life is too short for that. And being around you, Lynn, and like I just love you. You're my daughter's age or even younger than my daughter, right? But the truth is, it's not about age. It really isn't about age. Like, I know who I am as a woman, right? But I also know where my weaknesses lie.
right.
And for me to break out of those weaknesses, I need to be around a young lady like you, like with your age and all, right? I need that to grow. So, I mean, it is what it is. So, yeah, like I appreciate it. And yeah, we definitely going, you're not getting rid of me. We're going to be friends forever.
Oh, goodness. I am so happy to hear that. And I do have one more question for you before I wrap up this amazing testimonial. What are your goals for 2025?
So I have a lot of big plans. I'm actually restructuring my coaching. So my first cohort was just really like a case study. It was like a learning experience for me. So I'm gonna run two a year, spring and fall. But my membership, I'm running a year-long membership, ongoing membership. And I'm also gonna do some live events.
That's so exciting. I'm so happy to hear that.
25. I'm definitely growing. I already hired an assistant. And actually, I think I'm going to end up by 25 hiring someone else because I got a vision. I have a huge vision right now.
That's amazing. And I'm really happy that your vision has been able to grow and expand through just stepping out of your comfort zone and
Yeah,
reaching out to me and not only making that investment in my program, but making that investment in yourself.
that was the best. I don't want to say the price, but that was the best amount of money I could have spent on myself this summer. Seriously, seriously, if I wouldn't have spent that money, I would have ended up probably, I don't know what I would be doing, something in real estate for sure. I definitely know I wouldn't have a coaching program because I didn't know how to do it. You helped me package it all. I had no clue even how to do a funnel.
Now you're like blowing them left and right. That's awesome.
It's
So
true.
you've
My life
created
has
several.
Yeah, my life has changed so quick. I'm busy, so I'm just going to work with the crew that I have, wait till they graduate in February, start a new one immediately in February, and then for 4 months, and then start another one in the fall. So that's
Well,
what I'm doing.
you're doing an incredible job. I am so proud of you. I am just excited to see what the future has in store for you. So this is going to wrap up the portion of my interview, and just thank you so much, Rochelle, for joining me today.
Oh, no problem. Thanks for having me.